Good evening, everybody. My name is John Akeem Gilligan. I am a recovering heroin addict. I have wasted 15 years of my life chasing a high that I could never reach. I started at the age of 15. I was introduced to it one day by my cousin while I was sick. He called it medicine.
I saw my cousin in the bathroom, belt on his arm, other half in his mouth, needle to his vein. I watched him inject it, eyes rolled to the back of his head. Then he said,
"You wanna try it, man?"
At first I said no, but somehow I agreed. He sat me on the tub and pulled up my sleeve, wrapped the belt around my arm and told me not to breathe, stuck the needle in my arm, and then I fell asleep. Now every morning I wake up searching for a fix, and by the afternoon I can afford a couple hits. I sell magazines to try and raise money. I tell them that I'm homeless and well a little hungry. I've managed to survive each dose, but in turn I need every dose to survive. On top of that I'm broke. Very few people can use it recreational. I am not one of them. The feeling is sensational.
Just a kid sitting on a playground, so young, hadn't really been around. Thought I'd be a world leader or well anywhere but here. Don't know when I took this turn, but I'll do anything for that burn. Don't know how, but I gotta be well anywhere but here. Yeah, take me out this misery of mine and send me to a destination where I can feel so free. Take me out this misery of mine and send me to a destination where I can feel so free.
What's going on, y'all? My name is Brandon Mitchell. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm a hustler. Or in their terms, a drug dealer. I've been selling crack since I was 16 due to my mother's death when I was 11 years old. I couldn't find a job. This is the only way we could eat. So here's my story.
I was born and raised in the Jets, Blumberg to be exact. My mother, she was killed there, they shot her in the back. I never knew my dad, in fact, I never even asked about where he'd been all my life. I never cared to ask. I have two siblings, Malik and Shabazz. I love my little brothers, they're the only thing I have. To keep them both in school, I have to sell crack, so I graveyard shift with a 9 in my stash. I'm making just enough to barely get us by, enough to help us eat, enough to keep us fly. The only problem is I'm beefing with a couple guys from the other side of town over nothing in my eyes. I pay them no attention, but I keep them in my mind, cause they can try and run up on me at any given time. The cops keep harassing me, but I've managed to dip and dodge. I'm hoping for the best and taking it one day at a time.
Just a kid sitting on a playground, so young, hadn't really been around. Thought I'd be a world leader or well anywhere but here. Don't know when I took this turn, but I'll do anything for that burn. Don't know how, but I gotta be well anywhere but here. Yeah, take me out this misery of mine and send me to a destination where I can feel so free. Take me out this misery of mine and send me to a destination where I can feel so free.
Hey, my name is Patricia Farway, and I'm from Morgan, Louisiana. I'm a prostitute. I've been a prostitute since I was about 12 years old. I've recently been informed that I've contracted the HIV virus, hepatitis C also. Here's my story.
When I was 12 years old, my mother sold my virginity for $500 to a man I could vividly remember. He made my vagina bleed as soon as he entered. I cried, but it only raised his temper. He dropped me off the next morning in the street, completely new where me and my mother would meet. She asked me how I was. I told her so it's crap. She gave me something to eat, but then she sent me back. So now the same street where the guy left me is where I've been ever since. I mean, let's see, I'm 38 now. I started when I was 12. That's 26 years I've been selling myself. I have a daughter whom I will never know. I gave her up for adoption, I had to let her go. I didn't want to expose to anything I was. I didn't want to do what my mother did to me, to her.
Just a kid sitting on a playground, so young, hadn't really been around. Thought I'd be a world leader or well anywhere but here.
positive, there's a negative. For every negative, there's a positive. Just as well as for every action, there's a reaction. Now, these are only 3 of the people out of millions of people in the world that want to escape life. And before anything like this becomes suicidal, it's our job, you, me, to make sure that these people keep on and keep pushing.